Okay, we're going to start at Clever first. Let me get signed in. And everyone, I'm hoping that you're used to using Clever since we have to go through Clever to get the big ideas now. All right, so you're going to go to your district page and it's the ELS district. You can click on that and it's going to take us to Educational Leadership Solutions, ELS. All right, because I kept on saying I don't teach English. So anyway, um, this instruction and assessment is the main thing we're going to use. The tracking, we can't do any of that until after we've taken two, maybe one benchmark. But before we do anything, we want to go and set up a folder, okay? You have to set up a folder before you do any of this. You're going to go to Pathways to Proficiency, click there, and then we're going to go to Measure, do the drop down and go to Test, okay? Over here where it says Manage Folders, you're going to click on that, and then you want to create a folder, and put the beginning of it with your name. If you notice how I've got K Lane, then I've got Lane Chapter 1, Chapter 2. Be sure to put your name on it because when you pull up a search for a folder, it's going to show everybody in the school that has created a folder. All right? Don't go into people's stuff without asking, okay? But be sure you put the name because I think Dr. Walker just put test or something on it. But you have to name it your own, okay? So we can identify. So I'm going to do, go ahead and create Lane Chapter 3. Let's see if it was space. All right, and when you do that, click the little add button. And so now you see there it is, Lane Chapter 3. Okay. All right, so let's go back out to the menu now. And I want to show you some of the stuff that it has. So we're going to look first over here at Teach. Pathways, and we're Tennessee K through 12. It's the only thing that's offered there. And then up here it has all the grades, and you can look at different grades if you'd like, so you can assign. So let's say if I'm needing to reteach an 8th grade standard, I can go to 8th grade. But I'm going to click high school, and the reading is for 9th and 10th grade English. And then we have Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. They said by the end of October, everything should be set up, okay? Algebra 1's pretty well set up. Algebra 2, I think you are in the process of getting your power checks. All right, so for Algebra 1, we'll click it, and then you can select by the strand. Next step, resources. Down here, if you ever want to see your standards or practice items, blueprint, live binder, crosswalk, best for all resources, you can click there and get that. You know, that's where we are, the HQIM and the instructional focus document and the IPG. They're all in there. Then our standards and blueprint, which of course, and practice items, because we did get new practice items this year. Not a lot, but we did get some. And you can look at them and tell that the EOC was harder last year. All right, but what we want to look at here is power checks. And what they'll do is give you some items for the standard. Now, in math, of course, you just can't say, I'm teaching this standard this day. It's spread out throughout the year. But they do kind of have it broken down. Functions, interpreting data, interpreting functions, scene structure, linear, quadratic, exponential models, quantities, number and operation structure. So just take a look through there and see what you want to look at. Let's go to I'm going to do this one, equation and equality power check, and it's for this standard, Algebra 1A CED A1. If you click action, you can view, and it'll let you see the questions. Now the thing is, it's going to give you these questions on the power check. With our standards the way they are, it may be I taught 1 and 2, but I haven't taught 4 yet. Okay, so you kind of have to look at it and see. And yeah, most of these are DOK 2 and 3. A lot of 3. You can adjust your printing the way you want. You can print it here. You can click here and print. But if you like that and you want to assign it, you can go out. Bear with me. I was back over here. So the answer key, let me show you that. It gives you the answer key, and it tells you the DOK was 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay, and it gives you the answer. All right. Click out of that, and now I want to assign it. Okay, so just say I just want to assign this one power check. I can click assign, and you're going to fill out everything. So the red box says, hey, I need you to fill this out. Which class do you want? Now they don't have it broken out 1A, 1B. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 is A day, 5, 6, 7, 8 is B day, 9 I have no idea. But I'm gonna do 1A, and over here this is the date that you're wanting to assign it. So I'm just gonna put the 22nd. All right, on here, list of students or enter student number. Now you can do either way. The students are assigned. Oh, fantastic. Where are my kids? Great. Okay. My kids are gone again. When they flipped me from when they flipped me from teacher to admin, then I couldn't see teacher anymore. So I told them to put it back to teacher, and they're supposed to be syncing it up. He got it where I can see that again, but my students aren't listed. Well, when you do yours, you're going to see your student's name and this MSIS number. This is their state number. It's not their lunch number. It's their state number. And what this is you're picking how you want the kids to be identified when they take something online. So when they go online, they're going to have a code like we did on Mastery Connect. They go to the website, they enter the code, and then there's going to be a drop down menu, and it's either going to list, if I click enter student number, it's going to list all of the kids' state number. If I list name, it's going to list their names. Okay, most everybody has decided to click list of students. That way they can do the drop down menu, click on their name, and go. The only thing that I suggest is that when they are doing assignment, when they first open it up, go around and make sure everybody's taking their assignment and not someone else's. Okay. When they open up, in the top right hand corner of their screen will be their name, showing the name that it's assigned to. So it's just a quick scan of the laptops going around the Chromebooks. All right, so you're going to click that, and then you're going to hit Save Assignment. And I don't know if this is going to let me do this. Okay, it did. All right, so when you go to Save Assignment, you're going to notice it says Access Closed, and then it gives me a code. When I'm ready to give for them to take the assignment, then I'm going to click Open. All right, and they're going to go and take it. Once everyone that you want to take this assignment is complete, okay, everybody's taking it, even your people that were absent. Let's say I gave it on Tuesday, they took it, I closed it, and then my absentees came after school on Wednesday and need to take it, so I open it back up, same code, they take it, they're done, I close it, so now I look and everybody's taken the assignment. Once that is done, then I'm going to hit Publish and Complete. Okay, do not hit Publish and Complete until everyone has taken and completed the assignment. Okay, once everybody's completed it, then you're going to close it and hit Publish and Complete. You can't go back. All right, so fair warning. You can't open it back up once you hit Publish and Complete. So when we're taking the benchmarks, at the end of the day, close it, or end of the class period, close it, and then when your absentees take it, open it back up, let them take it, close it. When everybody's taken the benchmark, then you'll hit Publish and Complete. That's when they generate the reports. Okay. All right. Scoring view, what it is when they're taking the assignment, down in here, it'll tell you how many they've answered, what percentage they've completed, the points so far. Proctor view is basically the same information, so there's no need to do that. Okay, just leave it where it's at and you can see it. If you want to, fine. All right, so you've got your assignment, everything, and the kids will go to ELS.com and take their assignments there. They enter this code, click their name and start their assignment, then they submit, and you're done. Okay. All right. So you can assign power checks. Then we can go over here to measure. All right. So let's say I want to make an assignment. An assignment and test is really not any different. Okay, let me go back here. All right, when you click measure, when you want to create an assignment, you click test. When you want to look at the ones you have, click assignments, and it'll list all your tests. Okay, so I'm going to click test, and then I'm going to go up here to, if you want to search, you can. Our benchmarks will be there. I'm going to hit create test, and let's say I want to name it chapter 2 retake, because mine did terrible. And I'm going to put this in K-Lane chapter 2, and content area is scroll down to whatever you're doing, math, and item bank. Just leave it item bank, and we'll get to that in just a minute. And I'm going to click save. Alright, so now we can go and look at our items. So if I want to look by standard, and let's see, I want to go to CEDA1, CEDA2, it's drags out. Let's see. Alright, and you can go ahead and just click the ones you want. Let's see. Okay, let's leave it at that. It's not like I'm building it right now for real. Alright, so item banks. You can have it looking at all of them or just one. They have a Pearson. So it's a smaller bank from Pearson, and then the ELS item bank, and then the Mastery item bank. So we have Mastery Connects item bank is included in that. You can tell it what DOK you want. If I want just 2, I can tell I want just 2. If I want question type, I can break it down. Single, extended text, multiple, matching. I'm just going to leave it at all right now. And if you know the question ID number, just say you've done some in the past, you want to reuse those questions. On the question, it has the ID number there, so you can look at it that way. All right, so just looking at those 2 standards, I've got 304 items, so I can just pick any of them. If looking at it, I want to see the full question. Here's the question, and if you want to, you can click from here, add item to test. So you notice that it turned to a red X. If I don't want it, I just click back. It's a toggle, and it'll go back and take it off the test. So let's just add a few of these. You know, it's kind of slow. And I'm doing this from home, so my internet's pretty fast, so this is not us. It does this at school too. So it's not us, it's them. Click, click. Alright, let's do another one. Don't get impatient, click it again, because it'll put it on and take it off if you clicked it twice. So, and let's do one more there. Okay. So I can save it. And condensed view means it's going to try to come back to it as much as you can. Alright, so you notice that red unsaved changes went away. So it's like, okay, you save this. You're good. Alright, now make sure you've got it the way you want it before you assign it. Because once you assign it, you can't go in there and edit it. Okay, at least I haven't found a way yet. Alright, so this is saved. And I can go up here to this hamburger. Somebody else called it. Margaret always called it a hamburger the other day, so I'm not the only one. But you can click on the hamburger and click assign. And you're going to do it the same way you did the others. So I'm going to go to 1A. I'm going to assign because I don't have kids. So if you do yours and you don't have kids, let us know. Let Dr. Walker know. Alright, so I'm going to save assignment. And I can go up here to the hamburger again. And I want to preview the test, which I should have done before I signed. But that's what it looks like. Okay. So this is real good to give, like if you want to give a mini assessment on the previous day's lesson. Just go in there and grab you 5 questions, pop it out, let them take it, at the beginning of class. Then you have whatever information. See how they did on yesterday's work. Okay. All right. Let's see what up here. Got a shareable link. I guess you can link it. And this is the only place you can go to delete an assignment. All right, you have to pull the assignment up, go to the hamburger, and click delete. All right. If you want a new access code, you can generate new access code just like the old Master Connect. All right, so if I'm ready to give this to my kids, I would click open, and it would be available for them when they go to the website. All right. So it's got everything out there that I've assigned. And if you notice it's closed, closed, this one's open. If I click on it, you can click actions and see I can open it or close it. I can rescore, I can publish and complete. Like if everything's in and I'm done and I'm wanting reports, I can do that. Let's see. All right, and then for student review, let's go test reports. I haven't given anything, so I don't have any data out there. I hate that I don't, but it gives you great, great data once you've got some stuff to work with there. Um, and we'll get into that. Once you got some data, you can play around it and just look at the different things. Even after we get the benchmarks and everything, since it's tied to their state ID, it can you'll be able to compare their projection, their previous EOC scores, and all of that. So you have some really good data. You can break the kids down by question. You can break the reports are a lot easier and a lot more detailed, as much detail as you want than Mastery Connect. Mastery Connect reports, I didn't like them at all, but these are a lot better. And I hate that I can't show you examples, but maybe in another video. Let's see. All right, so when we do benchmark, we'll go to measure, assignments. Oops, excuse me. Really, it should be listed there because it's assigned, but let's go measure, test, ELS benchmarks. I hadn't clicked this button, y'all, so don't ask me what all of these are. This is all English here. Let's see. Tennessee. Algebra 1. Oh, they'll put it in a certain folder. So they'll probably have benchmark 1 folder. And you'll pull it up that way. Okay. So then you can click and open that assignment, and then you can assign and get your. Okay, so once you open that folder with a benchmark, say this is your benchmark here, you will click on it, and then here, and click assign. Okay. Y'all, this is. So we'll go for the benchmark, go here, test, or test ELS benchmarks. Look at the pull the folder it'll be in. What I suggest you doing, and what we would like you for to do, is to either do a power check or maybe 5 questions like we just did an example of a while ago. Do one of those before you give your benchmark so the kids can know how to sign on and everything. Because these benchmarks are going to be, it'll probably take them 2 days to do it. I would plan on that. Okay. All right. Hopefully this kind of gives you an idea, but lets you start playing around with it. If you got any questions, y'all, please holler at me. I'll come down and help you, or you can come to my room anytime other than first period. All right. Thanks, y'all.